TV.
Yo, get on up in here and share that black empowerment stream, right? It's the yes, man, yes, dude. It's news.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell an enemy.
All right, here, let's jump in here, man. We ain't got that much time. It's news to be gotten.
Right now. You can handle the news.
Yo, this is Jay Lava. This is Keep It P podcast, where we take news situations, everyday occurrences, and we always show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And it's kind of real easy when you're with the one that's keeping it T. Introduce yourself, homeboy F.
For the record doe. FTRD. Hashtag that in the place to be.
But don't go.
Sucker MC.
You feel me?
B-boy hug. B-boy stance. Self-hug, self-love. Hey, don't let the culture die, y'all. No, it seems silly, but don't let the culture die, y'all.
Did you feel what I'm sickety, iggity, and? I don't like that. I was like, all right, I was just flipped to a scene and I didn't even feel like
that just made you a writer for Bossa or The Root.
Oh yeah, because I got all of these funny little quirky little stupid little sayings that don't make sense.
Just from the sickety something.
All right, dude. So as we continue, we're not trying to, tell you guys what to think. Just trying to show you how to think when you find yourself wrapped up or mixed in an onslaught of anti-black racism and racist propaganda being perpetuated by the lamestream media.
Boom, ping, ping.
So, listen. Woman calls Rush Limbaugh's show and said that we are the problem. Hold on. Black woman calls in the Rush Limbaugh show and says white people and police aren't the problem. We are our own problem.
I'm shocked. Hold on. Is this a root story?
This is the Washington Examiner.
I just expected that it was the Root. Byron, I'm not black. Allen lets articles like that get off all the time. So,
Nah. I'm not. No.
But this is what they try to put on y'all, though.
This guy,
you see that?
This has got Matanda all over it, and even to utter these words, I don't even want that getting into the psyche of my listeners. Like, you will never even be able to pick a sound bite out with me saying these things in succession in a sentence for you to grab and post somewhere else. Because it's like, how like if you're an actor, there's certain roles you won't play.
Right.
There's certain articles I ain't reading either, because it doesn't
no play in this ride,
because it doesn't serve a purpose to regurgitate such idiotic talking points, right? And then try to irrefute them, because first off, you can't. They're irrational and made up and intentionally written to gaslight, or to divert, from the real enemy, white supremacy. That's all. That's one. No, it's not white supremacy. It's you, Jigs.
Right.
Come on, man, dude.
And I agree. So you went and interviewed a house Negro.
Mm-hmm.
Rah, sis, kumbaya.
So, but I do like this one though, because this is a prime example of how people have such high IQs. I mean, it says white North Carolina official fired for refusing to use black woman's doctoral name. That's so simple and stupid.
It is.
You gonna risk it all, fam, because you can't. As a look at this guy, this stunning example of community grace and glory. Look at that guy. Looks pretty upstanding, huh? All right, like
model citizenship.
Hey, look,
there.
Look, they talking about official. What kind of official? See, you're being sneaky. You see.
Officially racist, officially part of their movement, officially on code.
They are. Here we go with the white, black, white, black, black, white, white, black. I think they'd have told all the black publications to put white and black in there. Just a white commissioner member in North Carolina has been ousted after he defiantly refused to reference a black woman's doctoral title. Greensboro zoning commissioner member Tony Collins had his position revoked by the city council. So this serves two purposes. White supremacy will sacrifice one of their own if it makes them look like they recognize something immoral and you know what I'm saying, jumping on it and handling it. Like they'll admit to it if it looks like they can squash it and become something, you know?
Right.
It goes on to say, this week earlier, after he had an intense exchange with Carrie Rosario, a doctor. No, her name was Carrie Rosario, a doctor and associate professor at UNC Greensboro, Charlotte, Observer reports. So she's like, you should be bowing down to her, dude. The incident occurs around the end of the 4th hour zoning commission meeting, where Rosario expressed concern about developing projects that might have taken place near her home. During their televised meeting, Collins was seen combating Rosario over her request to be referred to as Dr. Rosario and not Mrs. Rosario, the title had preceded her to call. It's Dr. Rosario, thank you, sir, she replied. If Mrs. Rosario has something, Colin continued. Dr. Rosario, she declared. Well, you know I'm sorry, she said. You know I'm sorry, he said in response. Your name here, Carrie Rosario. Hey, Carrie. Oh, he's on the phone intentionally disrespecting her. This was a call-in show. But Rosario stood her ground on being referred to as the correct title. It's Dr. Rosario, she said again. I wouldn't call you Tony, so please, sir, call me as I would like to be called. However, Collins told the college professor, it doesn't really matter. I bet you her face was crushed too.
Right.
Because, you know, sometimes when people get into an upper echelon, you see she was kind of, you know what I'm saying, with the shit too. Which she should be, right?
Right.
But that's not usually necessarily synonymous with those areas. But she really thought that she was going to command that too, with the black girl magic and all that.
Right.
She said, it matters to me, and out of respect, I would like you to call me by the name that I am asking you to call me by, Rosario replied. Your screen says Carrie Rosario, he said. I'm verbalizing my name in Dr. Carrie Rosario, she said. It really speaks very negatively of you as a commissioner to be disrespectful. The clip, well, let's see his little smug attitude. They got a video. So she said that, you know, this is white privilege.
For me and other residents who live on a well who now have paved,
let's hear how you
paved development coming in and potentially messing up our quality of drinking water. That is not making a safe neighborhood for me where it currently exists as a safe neighborhood. And I think that's something that needs to be included in conversations moving forward so that the developer is accountable to the community within which it's situating its development.
Mr. Collins, you have some thoughts?
I did. I think that we kind of lost our way on what we're talking about here. We're here to approve the standards that have been presented. And if Mrs. Rosario has something about one of those...
It's Dr. Rosario. Thank you, sir.
Mrs. Rosario has something about...
Dr. Rosario.
Well, you know, I'm sorry. Your name says on here, Carrie Rosario. Hey, Carrie.
It's Dr. Rosario.
You got something...
I would call you Tony, so please, sir, call me as I would like to be called. That's how I'm identifying.
It doesn't really matter. We're here.
It matters to me. It matters to me. And out of respect, I would like you to call me by the name that I'm asking you to call me by. Thank you.
Your screen says Carrie Rosario.
I'm verbalizing my name is Dr. Carrie Rosario. And it really speaks very negatively of you as a commissioner to be disrespectful.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you're negotiating something that happened 4 years ago. We've taken on this function. This is not a zoning function.
What does it have to do with you addressing her by the name that you're supposed to call her? That's explain it.
Specific.
That's what you call diversion. That's what you call... I hate when people do that.
One of these standards that's been presented. Let's hear what.
Wow. So you're mad.
So you're mad because she talking about because she's saying that you finna put some respect on her damn name.
Right.
I don't see a problem with that or what she did.
At all.
I like that she stood up. Actually, I can appreciate that.
I will say, she did sound kind of foreign.
I give you that. I give you that too. I give you that. I give you that.
I can't. She's actually shocked.
Right. She like, hold on. Okay, I get you. I hear that. Like she's shocked. Like, hold on, I'm a doctor. You know what that means? I made it, right? So that means you got to put that respect on my name. And he like, I don't give a fuck. You're still a darkie.
And then she was shocked by that response. She didn't. Yeah, she was shocked.
What's her name again? Let me see.
Dr. Rosario.
Yeah.
It's Rosario for me. And then I really didn't say nothing at first, but then the shockness in her voice, in the doctor's voice, I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, Carrie Rosario was really shocked. Yeah, she was shocked.
That lets me know. That's an indicator.
Yeah,
and that's why you didn't. And that's why you didn't cut off the whole conversation when he just skipped over it. You smell me?
She's like, "You got my college degrees? You know, talk to me like this."
I promise you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the reason why we read that story is because it doesn't really matter what you may think. It doesn't really matter what position you think you may hold or what title you think you should be called by.
If you think you're Lil Wayne and you've never experienced racism before.
Oh yeah, and it's all about your Uncle Bob that saved your life. Boy, I hate hearing that story. He sounds like such a bus when he tells that. Like that is such a bus story on all levels.
Yeah.
Like that's like not even a story that it's like you want to keep telling over and over, and like if somehow it does something for you other than hurt you. Right. Well, I guess that begs the question: who is it intended for?
Boom, ping, ping.
And that begs the question: who is it at that point intended for, sir?
Exactamundo.
Well, I say tzvonsavage.com,
jlava.com,
and keepitpodcast.com.
Shout out Master P.
Yep.
He said, get our own, and so we did. Hello. Enjoy the show.
LeBron Jameson.
If you don't know who that is,
go to
tzvonsavage.com.
I was gonna say it's only one place to go check that out because it seems like they have suppressed that That little tidbit of little info, like that ain't even out there like that.
They have. I cannot post it. I cannot do none of that.
That's crazy.
So, hey.
That's a conspiracy.
Send it in your email. Send it in the mail, the messenger. Don't try to post it. You're going to go to jail. Social media jail. Don't do it to yourself.
That sounds like a conspiracy, brother.
Straight up.
Is that a
C-O-N?
Conspiracy? Oh, okay. Okay. It is that. Okay.
Conspiracy.
It sounds it sounds like one now. I thought it sounded like one now.
Straight up. Get in the comments section, the description. There's a whole vibe over there. A whole
total vibration over there.
Free stuff.
Stuff free.
Stocks.
Bonds.
All kind of regulation.
Yeah, moms.
Moms.
Yeah, y'all. Hey, listen. We gonna continue to bring this news to y'all. So this is Keep It P Podcast, and we'll be back shortly with
love,
peace, blessings,
and blessings.
Aloha. And we'll be back with more news. I should have put some lotion on last time, but my hands ashy as hell. Okay, all right.
Take that.
Ashy than a motherfucker.
Music TV.
How did you know?
I do not know, Master.
You do not know? You have been to the movies again, I see. Leroy, this is not a punishment. You have touched the final level. You knew without knowing. We have finished our journey together.
Okay, I was in the position, I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change the game. I've always been here, I'ma tell you what's wrong here. The industry changing, your content strange. But I'm good, and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 lakes. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes, and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I score back, break, pump, fake. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it, it was fake. But
all of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious. All of your misconceptions, you thought I ain't never gonna stop this shit. Now me, baby, you crazy.
Look, I was once lost but found me. I had so many people around me, almost drowned me. It astounds me like the level of deceit when your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid, the thoughts get crazier, I put him on repeat. Thinking shit was all gravy, but it wasn't really sweet.
Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit.
Even had a nigga try to rebrand my business on some clown shit. Look.
Misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessing. The ultimate misdirection, you thought I would miss.
Look here, man. Now that you've been out the joint about 2 weeks, don't you think it's about time you gave me my money? I told you I ain't had your money yet, man. Fuck you mean you ain't got my money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you get the money from that robbery before you went upstate. I told you, motherfucker, I ain't got your money yet, man. Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet? Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got PayPal, Cash App, selling chimes. I hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, net spin, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash. Check reparation, 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 check reparation. Well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody there's about to see down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down.